Communism, or progressivism for that matter, is never about what it says it is about. It dresses itself in noble words: equality, fairness, justice. But those are just props. Behind the slogans lies the real engine: resentment. It isn't an ideology of improvement. It is an ideology of destruction. If you can't rise in the hierarchy of competence, you flip the board over and call it justice. The Soviet Union's kulaks were the perfect example. Propaganda painted them as the rich peasants, greedy landlords exploiting the poor. Sounds like villains, right? The truth? They were just slightly more competent farmers. They harvested more, kept their tools in good shape, maybe owned 2 cows instead of 1. That was enough to condemn them. The state declared competence itself to be oppression. The kulaks were dispossessed, exiled, and executed. And the result? Starvation on a mass scale. The losers got their revenge and everyone paid the price. If the kulaks proved that farming competence could get you executed, Mao's China proved that any competence could. During the Cultural Revolution, it wasn't landlords or businessmen who were singled out, it was teachers, doctors, scientists, and even students who simply studied too hard. Wearing glasses was enough to mark you as bourgeois. Writing poetry could get you beaten. Being educated at all was dangerous. Why? Because once again, competence itself was the crime. The logic didn't change. If you stood out, you had to be dragged down. The result? China lost a generation of its best minds. Universities collapsed, agriculture failed, and the country was left intellectually crippled for years. The losers got their revenge and everyone paid the price. And while the mobs and firing squads are mostly gone, the logic never died. That's the logic of communism in its purest form. The competent are criminals. The productive are exploiters. Success is oppression. The ideology provides the script, but the motive is always the same: punish the winners to soothe the losers. Progressives today don't build gulags. They don't need to. Instead, they use regulation, cancellation, and witch hunts. Build a business? You are accused of exploitation. Speak your mind? You are canceled for harm. Do your job too well? You are punished for being privileged. Different tools, same instinct. If you succeed, you are guilty. So here's the truth stripped of its smokescreen. Communism is the justification of losers to kill you. Until people understand that, they will keep scratching their heads about why it never leads to equality, only to ruin.